Greetings from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Tuesday, December 11, 2018. Flyin By's new True 5200 bottom is being installed. Today we will be installing the first layer of plywood, and as you see by this one panel right here, all of the panels have been treated with clear penetrating epoxy sealer, and their Bilge side has been coated with multiple coats of Sandusky, Craft, Mahogany, Bilge paint. So, RJ, I'll hand it off to you to explain what you're involved in right now.
I am buttering up these boards with 5200, and then I'll stick the panels down and screw them down.
And you've already laid the panel in place and lined it off, and
yeah, so I know where to screw.
And Joe, what happy task do you have in this process right now?
Right now, I'm just making, after he applies the 5200, I'll be going down each part of the frame and smoothing it all out to ensure that 100% on the piece the other side to adhere it to. Not the easiest stuff to want to do, but
we are using 3M 5200 Mahogany because it will squeeze out into the bilge ever so slightly. Of course, we'll clean that up as much as possible, but there'll be a seam seal that will remain afterwards, and by doing it with Mahogany 5200, we ensure that we get no unsightly white lines in the bilge. We could use white and then try to paint it with bilge paint. If any of you have tried that trick, you've discovered that 5200 and bilge paint aren't necessarily good friends. RJ found the frame he was looking for, the last one on this first panel. Joe's just about up to him, frosting the bottom, spreading out the 5200 into a nice even coat. In just a minute we'll be plopping the first panel down, at which point we'll have only 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. There she is, down in place. Ready to be screwed down. What fasteners are you using, RJ?
6 by 3/4. Don't crank them down at all. Just fill the holes.
Yep. What we've learned in the past is not to screw all these screws down tight as we go, because it produces fountains of 5200 in the screw holes that we have yet to fill. So RJ and Joe are going through just starting the screws in. That will block any 5200 squeeze out up through the pre-drilled holes, and they're also countersunk so that we can sink the screw absolutely flush with the surface. Once we have these panels screwed down in place, it will be time to let this bottom sit so that the 5200 can cure. And these temperatures, about how long are you going to let it sit, RJ?
Couple days.
Yeah.
We'll scrub it down with acetone before we're done, and that'll help cure the 5200.
Now RJ's setting the screws, driving them home. RJ, several people have asked, so we'll get your answer. Why are you using an impact gun instead of a screw gun?
I don't really know. Just because I feel more comfortable with it. You can get yourself in trouble with it. Sometimes you snap the screw off or strip it out, or other things can happen, but
Well, we'll let the guys drive these screws home and then clean up the 5200 and proceed to the next panel.
one thing we want is a nice squeeze out bead right along the keel and right along this side right here.
The chine and the keel. Huh?
Yep. That way, you know it's there's sufficient enough 5200 in there.
So where you've got this excess squeeze out here, you'll just take the putty knife and drag it along to fill it?
Yeah, once I tighten these down though, so it'll squeeze more out. I've only gotten here to the
Right.
screw.
It's amazing how much that sucks down. That's because we always put a thick bead thick layer of 5200 down. As Dannenberg says, scrimping on 5200 is the quickest way to produce a shortcut 5200 bottom, one that won't last. And you can see now that RJ has set these screws home, we've got squeeze out right here. We also want a good strong bead along the transom joint as well, right? Transom
Yeah.
seam. So that is the update for December 11, 2018 on the 1938 19-foot Chris Craft custom runabout. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boat Works.